Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I'm sharing a wall art DIY that I put together using mainly Dollar Tree products. So if you're interested in how I did this, then I hope you keep watching. So I'm just going to walk you through the steps that I took to complete this DIY. This is a wall art piece. I got inspired by a picture that I saw, and I'll insert that right here so you can see what I had to work with as my inspiration. But I did make this completely my own in a way, but as you can see, it is similar to the inspiration. So I used 5 foam boards that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. I also got some caulking. The Dollar Tree does sell this, but at the time that I went to go get it, they didn't actually have it in stock, but they do have it. So if you wanted to recreate this, you could do it for a minimal cost. Also, I made a frame around this wall art piece using 2 pieces of trimming of some kind. It's like thin wood that you can find at Home Depot. It was only about $3 and some change, so the frame actually cost about, I'll just say around up to $7 for the frame and $5 for the actual, or maybe let's say $7 for the actual art piece, because we're going to account for the caulking. I used already opened caulking containers, so technically I'll round that to about 2 full containers. And so the whole project was less than $15 for a unique wall art piece. So I laid out all my foam onto this table right here, and I glued 2 of them together. So the first 2 pieces are glued together. That's going to be the foundation of the piece. And then I'm going to construct pieces on top of that by cutting different shapes. So the first shape that I did cut was 1/4 of a circle. So it's just the top corner of a circle. So as you see, I'm cutting it out here, and that's going to be in the top left hand corner of this wall art piece. And for all the cuts that I did in the foam, I used this X-Acto knife, and then I used a combination of that and scissors every so often, depending on how intricate I needed to get. The next section is this lower half. I'm using the cutout from that 1/4 piece of the circle, and that's going to be the empty space of this next piece. And then I'm going to use that same cutout to make the shape for the rounded edge on the other corner. So the corner on the right side of this piece. This is going to be the second cutout. And I am doubling this quarter circle, so I'm going to use 2 foam boards. I'm going to glue these 2 pieces together so that it's a double stack. And then the second piece is just going to be a single, and then I'm going to double the third one also. So I'm cutting out this third shape, and I'm measuring about 8 inches in width for this, and it's going to cover from that quarter circle all the way to the right hand side of the wall art piece. And then I'm doubling this piece too and making this a double piece. I'm gonna make a little swoop on that one also. And the great thing about this frame, I cut the piece down to see exactly, what piece needed to be at the top and the bottom, and then the two sides. One piece covers the entire one half and then the other side. So it goes across the top, and whatever you cut off is actually the same measurement as that right side. And then for the second piece, the part that I cut off is the exact measurement of the other side. Of course, I thought I would need more, but I ended up just needing 2. And again, the measurements cut perfectly and fit the frame, and the piece fits right inside the frame. So I'm going to take all of these and cover them completely with caulking, and I'm just going to be very haphazard with this. I'm wearing gloves and I'm just spreading the caulking all over the different pieces, and then let that dry. Then I took this flat black spray paint from Rust-Oleum, and I'm using that to cover 2 pieces and making them black. So the quarter piece and then the bigger piece that's going to be across most of the bottom half of the portrait is going to be in black. And then I'm going to paint the other piece with flat white paint. So both the black and the white pieces of the raised pieces were used with the flat paint, and then I had some white semi-gloss spray paint by Rust-Oleum. So the foundation of the wall art piece, which is that first layer, is going to be sprayed. All the parts that are showing are going to be sprayed with the semi-gloss spray paint, and that actually was done by accident, but it's I like the contrast that it gives in the end, so you'll see how that looks when I show the final reveal. And so I just let everything dry, and then I secured the pieces together just using some hot glue. I did stain it using this golden oak stain by Varathane, and I like the contrast in the colors and the black and white against this nice rich wood color. Then to hold the piece in place inside the frame, I got these wooden beads. It came from a bag that I had purchased from Amazon a long time ago. It comes with about 1,000 beads in different shapes and sizes. And these are good because they have flat edges. So I'm just gonna glue 3 of them together and I'm gonna assemble them into each corner. And then I'm gonna put 1 on each flat side of the frame. And then I'm going to just nestle the art piece right inside the frame on top of those wooden beads. And I'm going to glue them in with the hot glue. And I'm also securing the with a beading of glue across one area of the frame where the wall art piece touches the frame. I'm just going to glue right in there just to add a little bit of additional security, and because the board wasn't flat, so it was kind of bubbling up, so I did put the glue in there and kind of press it down so that that space was closed in. So this is the final reveal. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this, and I hope it inspires you to make something yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.